Let's dive right into this explainer and forensically deconstruct one of the most fascinating digital artifacts you'll ever see on the internet. We scroll past thousands of posts every single day, just swiping away without a second thought, completely blind to the hidden structures governing exactly what pops up on our feeds. But today, we're putting a single, fleeting moment of internet culture under the microscope. We're going to analyze the exact metadata and the incredibly bizarre auto-generated output of one highly specific piece of uploaded media. By freezing this random upload, we can actually uncover a wild story about how human psychology interacts with cold, hard machine logic.
So here is the exact bait fed into the global machine. The title reads, Baby Cats Dancing by Waterfall, followed by the hashtag shorts, trending, cat videos, viral video, viral, cat, cute, and cat dance. And it was uploaded by an account called All Animals Lovers. Now, at first glance, it really just looks like a jumble of words you'd mindlessly scroll past in a millisecond, right? But this is actually a highly engineered block of text designed specifically to grab your attention. This entire string of text, along with that peculiar channel name, is the complete metadata source we're examining today. It's literally the DNA of a viral attempt.
We really have to stop and ask ourselves what makes this specific string of text so potent. I mean, absolutely none of this is accidental. Every single character, every space, every hashtag is weaponized to trigger algorithms and exploit fundamental human psychology. It represents the super fascinating intersection of human desire, like our built-in psychological draw toward cute things, and the platform's absolute need for categorization. So let's break down the mechanics of exactly how a creator formulates this kind of digital trap to capture your attention.
Part 1. Deciphering the viral subject. Let's kick things off by looking at the core phrasing of the title, sticking strictly to the human-readable words before we even touch the underlying algorithmic code of the hashtags.
Notice the deliberate choice of the phrase baby cats instead of the traditional English word kittens. Well, think about it. Baby and cat are two of the most universally translated and easily recognized search terms on the entire planet. Kitten, on the other hand, is highly specific to the English language. By combining baby and cat, the creator cleanly bypasses complex vocabulary. It's a genius piece of globalized search engine optimization, engineered to maximize reach across dozens of languages and automated translation tools instantly. It's elementary, modular, and built perfectly for global scale.
Then we have Dancing by Waterfall. The juxtaposition here is highly deliberate. You've got everyday domestic cuteness placed directly inside a majestic, sweeping natural setting. In a digital world where your attention span is measured in literal fractions of a second, combining an adorable animal with epic, dynamic rushing water creates an immediate cognitive hook. It forces your brain to stop scrolling just long enough to process that weird contrast. It's visually arresting because the two things don't quite belong together. And that momentary confusion, that is exactly what buys the creator that crucial extra second of watch time.
Part 2. The hashtag formula. Okay, moving past the title, we abandon human language entirely and enter the true algorithmic engine driving this content.
The crucial point here is that this isn't just a basic description. It's a highly calculated formula chasing the broadest possible engagement. Shorts, trending, cat videos, viral, cat, cute, cat dance. This is a classic scattergun approach to algorithmic targeting. The creator isn't merely hoping for an organic audience to just stumble upon their work. They are systematically demanding placement in the platform's most lucrative, high-traffic pipelines. They completely disregard standard sentence structure because, let's face it, humans aren't meant to read this part. This part is strictly for the machine sorting the content.
If we break down the frequency of these tags, we see the absolute dominance of the word cat repeated 3 separate times, followed closely by a dual repetition of the word viral. This repetition actually exposes the underlying anxiety of the upload. It's not enough to simply be a cat video. The system must be explicitly and redundantly ordered to recognize it as one. And it's not enough to just hope for virality. The algorithm must be explicitly commanded to make it a viral video and viral. It's an aggressively redundant strategy meant to capture absolutely every possible search permutation a user might type.
Even the channel name itself carries incredible clues. All Animals Lovers, ending with a fascinating empty space right before the final quotation mark. And notice the double pluralization, animals, lovers. This isn't the heartfelt personal diary of a proud pet owner. This strange grammatical footprint suggests a massive content factory operating at an industrial scale. They are likely utilizing automated naming conventions or rapid, non-native localization to churn out thousands of pieces of material exactly like this. That trailing space, that is the fingerprint of a hasty, bulk uploading process.
Part 3. The Global Transcript Mystery. Honestly, the most fascinating piece of this entire puzzle actually lies hidden away in the auto-generated transcript of the video. Because while the human creator was busy optimizing all that metadata to game the system, the platform's machine intelligence was independently trying to understand the actual audio track of the content.
And this solitary word, the entirety of the transcript, is all that the auto-captioning system detected from the audio track. Despite the title explicitly promising dancing cats and a waterfall, this single, isolated string of characters is the entire story the artificial intelligence heard and recorded. It's a pretty striking contrast to that keyword-stuffed title we just analyzed, isn't it?
So, this is the Telugu script for the word pala. What we are witnessing here is a complete digital hallucination. The artificial intelligence, desperate to transcribe the chaotic ambient noise of rushing water, or perhaps a thumping dance track, searched its vast global linguistic database and incorrectly mapped that audio frequency to a single spoken word in the Telugu language. It is a stunning, almost funny representation of a machine desperately trying to force the random, chaotic noise of nature into neatly structured text. It heard water, and it literally wrote down pala.
So on one side, we have precision-engineered English metadata meticulously meant to game the system. And on the other, we have a completely accidental, beautiful cross-cultural anomaly. It perfectly encapsulates the dual nature of the modern internet, hyper-optimized, calculating human intent, clashing directly with unpredictable, almost poetic, machine misinterpretation. The creator tried to completely control the narrative with hashtags, but the AI quietly wrote its own one-word poem in a completely different language.
And that leaves us with a final thought on how the internet truly connects us. In a digital world driven by relentless viral tags and SEO formulas, is an accidental, hallucinated whisper translated into Telugu, Pala, the true universal language of our machines? I mean, think about that the next time you scroll past a supposedly simple post. There is a massive, invisible world of data, translation, and algorithm communicating right beneath the surface. Thanks for exploring this with me in this explainer, and definitely stay curious.